Greetings Diecast racing fans, and here we go for another unboxing, and this time it's something a little bit different and I hope it works out. If it doesn't, then this will fit into another part of my hobbies. So what we've got here are two new building sets that I got from JB Wargaming. It should be Wargaming, but it's deliberately misspelt to differentiate between other companies. A chap called John Banks runs the company, and it is laser cut wood buildings. So today we're going to unbox those, have a look at those, and we've got two different sets to look at, Adobe C and Adobe B. I haven't opened them. I don't know what they're like inside. They arrived yesterday, but if they don't work out for diecast scale, then they will be used for my tabletop gaming. Before we get into the main part of it, don't forget to do the usual things: like, comment and subscribe. Right, so these are supposedly 28mm scale. I have followed John Banks's work, JB Wargaming's work, for a while, and had been interested in some of the things they're doing. There may be another set on the way which may come into play here, because they do an airfield set, and obviously Vulcan Raceway is based on a airfield, so there's a hangar and there's Nissan huts and stuff like that, which I have got on the way. So if you were to go to him and ask for these sets at the moment, Adobe B, which has got 3 buildings in, comes out at £8.50, and Adobe C comes out at £9. I managed to get a deal. He'd been to a War Games fair and had got some overstock, and so did a deal. That was excellent. Thank you very much for that. I am going to put in a load of pictures, which will probably go in before this, of all the stuff in the construction and stuff like that. And we'll get into the actual unboxing of it right now. Right, we're going to start with Adobe B, and it does come very well sealed up. I've sliced along the edges here, down the sides, across the bottom. So, or this side, to enable me to get it out, and this is what we get in Adobe B. So we can just tilt it back and see there. Instructions sent by eBay Messenger, buy cheaper, buy direct, Facebook, JBMDF War Games, and message him. Okay, so looks in here, we've got, these look like doors. Looks like a door panel, yeah, with a door in it. That looks like another door panel with a door in it. That looks like another door. That one goes in there. These look like the roofs. Yeah. Roofs. 2, 3, 4 roofs. There might be 4 in here. I don't know. That looks like a side. Okay. This one, that door doesn't fit in there, but that door does. So obviously the doors will fit in better. I think we've got a circular round one. Another one here with a door. It could be the side doors I'm seeing. So, sorry. Let me move this box out of the way, and we'll see what we've got. That's mixed outside. That's that there. we go. And I'm just getting out, these are end pieces. Don't know where that door goes. Looks like I might have got an extra door, or it might be that one of these end, oh no, it's probably for that one. And it appears there is one of these that has a stable door set up with two parts. So there's a load of connectors in the box. I'll get those out in a second. Size wise, it doesn't look like it's going to be too bad. So there's different externals. I don't know whether I'm going to talk to Keldon. Oh, that one's got a ladder. So we've got some with damage on, some without damage on, so you can make a lot of character. The roofs are, 4 roofs are all the same. But we've got end panels with different bits, which is cool. Some with damage, some without. So let's have a look. We've got 3 standard ends. We've got 2 damage, 1 with a thing, 1 with an extra door. So we've got 4 buildings there. Hopefully you can see those. Let's move those bits across. And then we've got all the connectors for, let's put them up there. So one of these connectors goes in each top corner, so you need 4 of them per building. What I'll do is I will put one of these buildings together, and then we will see where we go from there. And then I'll get the Adobe C set out, because we're at 6¼ minutes. Bear with me. Right, well, that took me a little bit longer than I expected. A few things to point out. That if I tap and line these up, you'll see that some of them are slightly longer, and these are slightly longer ones on this building, so that there are definitely sets of buildings. And also the ends. There's some slightly longer ends and slightly shorter ends, which you can see there. Also, where the slots are slightly different. So these 2 ends wouldn't go into these 2 walls, but etc, etc. So you need to do a dry fit first, which is what it says in the instructions. But you can see here that the Land Rover drives in and out. Okay, and if we see my miniature there versus the door, it's not too bad. I think that's going to work. I'm now going to get Adobe C out and see about that and go through that with you. So moving on to Adobe C. Oh, and just for a point, what I did there in the dry fit in the corners, I just put some blue tack underneath to hold it while we're doing that. But I really like it. I think this is going to be amazing. And obviously you don't glue the roof in, so you can lift the roof out for putting figures and miniatures inside if you're using it for wargaming or whatever. I really like that. Right, so let's see what we've got in Adobe C. Right, now there's some different bits in this one, including bits that overhang, different size buildings, different walls, struts of different types, different size end walls, pieces. This one's really gonna There's detailed instructions. There's also several of these which are the roof trusses. So I'm just going to go through and pull the parts that kind of match up. Don't know quite what that one is. That looks like another one of those. Got a load of doors again. This one is more complex. This one appears to have a low level building on it. We've also got one with a hatch roof, I think. So I'm just going to pause it there and pull everything out. Right, just to show you the difference here. So that's one building. That's the second bigger building, but that's the angle on it. So you've got the roof trusses down the side. You've got a lower level open area at the back. And you've got the hatches. You can see near my finger there, that, and then that's the third building. So you've got one kind of normally building, and that shows with the roofs off, and how they are going together. Can you see there? So I will probably put this smaller building together, so we can see the comparison and go from there. Right, that took a little while just to sort through it and all the rest of it, but it's actually really clever. So there's three buildings, one here, the big one here, and the little one here. Now, if you notice, on the little one, they have different connectors, and they have one slot in the end wall. That is for that one to slot into. Okay. On this one, it's got three knobbles and it's three there. And on this one, there's 2 and 2. So that's one building and set there. This is a second building and this is the third building. I'm going to build this little one from this end here, put that all together and come back to you with that done. Right, I've left the doors off because I haven't actually used anything to hold these together. And these ones come together slightly differently. So we can see here that I need to double check that actually I have got the right pieces together here, because it doesn't quite go together, and I don't know whether I have just picked up one of the wrong side pieces. But that comes out of there and that comes out of there. So I need to check the side piece of this against others and just make sure I haven't got that messed up. But there might be a slight variance there, which could have been from cutting kits on different days or whatever. So these will freestand. Which, there we go. There we go. That's got it together better. And then the roof drops in like so. We've got that there. The doors. Now, I did go and fetch my 28mm Ranger figure here. You can see that. So we can put the door in there, just to see that. And obviously this is the, I think it's 20mm 1/64 scale. So I will take some photos of that, stick those in at the end. I am really impressed. This is excellent. I really love it. It's really going to work. I'm going to be able to use it for everything I want to use it for. I did use a little nail file just to file off some of the ends of these. Just put that out the way for a second. But yes, so once they're together, and obviously we can glue them. We've got the details like here. Not quite sure how that was together. There we go. Just there. That goes together there like that. I don't know whether that piece is the right piece. That piece may be one of the side pieces off of this, because this one's got some 3 holes in it, so I just need to check that, but that may be the wrong one, so I will check that and come back to you with the last thing. Yeah, so this one has just it's slightly longer than that. It's not from the other kit, but that's okay, won't be a problem. I can fit that and fix that when I come to fit it together permanently. But yeah, I am really impressed. I'm really impressed with all of this, the cutting, the way that everything goes together. I'm going to say I did have to do a little bit of filing, but the way that this is coming together, you know, you could potentially use them for multiple facades. Let's put that in together, and then what I'll do is I will trim back on these ones this end to make that fit by just filing these back, and that will be perfect. And maybe that top needs a little bit of trimming as well. So just drop that in there for now. Fantastic, I'm so happy. Right folks, that's it for today. Thanks very much for watching. Next week we will be back with episode 0 of the electric car shootout, choosing the 16. You will see more of these in the future once I've had time to build them. See, it works with the 28mm, it also works with the 20mm 1/64 scale, so that's fantastic. As I say, thank you very much for watching. We'll catch you all again next time.